You know the feeling. You finish a 10-hour workday, your eyes are burning, and you collapse onto your bed, completely drained. You wipe the sweat off your forehead and tell yourself you worked really hard today. But the numbers tell a different story. Your bank account is stagnant, your fitness has plateaued, and those big ambitions for the future are no closer than they were 6 months ago. We are sold a simple, dangerous myth. Mindless exertion is the only path to the top. Your ego wants to believe that if you just grind long enough, the payoff is guaranteed. But sweat doesn't always equal distance. A treadmill consumes massive energy while keeping you in the exact same spot. Hard work without a plan produces exhaustion, but it doesn't produce progress. To see why intensity alone fails, look at a challenge famously cited by billionaire Jack Ma. 2 men are tasked with cutting down a massive, thick tree. The first man starts immediately. He is hacking away at the wood with everything he has, his muscles burning with the effort. But his blade is dull, and for every hour of work, he barely makes a dent in the bark. The second man takes a different approach. He doesn't touch the tree for the first 30 minutes. He sits down and focuses entirely on sharpening his axe, while the first man mocks him for wasting time. When the second man finally stands up, his first swing cuts deep. Because his tool is prepared, he fells the tree in a fraction of the time it takes the first man. Right now, you are the first man. You are waking up every morning and blindly hacking at your life, trying to solve 100 problems with a dull blade. You have to learn to strategize before you swing. Sharpening your axe begins with the first hour of your day. Most people wake up and immediately surrender their focus to their phone, reacting to notifications, messages, and other people's emergencies. This reactive state turns your day into a series of fires you have to put out. Compare that to someone who starts with a clear hierarchy of objectives. The person with a plan dictates the day. The person without one is dictated by it. To reclaim your momentum, you must adopt a CEO mindset. A CEO leads with strategy, walking into the office with a specific list of high-leverage targets already established. Before you touch a single task, identify 3 mandatory priorities that will actually move the needle on your long-term goals. Write them down and commit to them before you open your inbox. If a task doesn't contribute to those priorities, it doesn't deserve your energy. If you don't explicitly define what matters, the world will gladly fill your schedule with things that don't. Many people take pride in their ability to juggle a YouTube video, a text thread, and a work project simultaneously. They believe this makes them more efficient. Your brain is biologically incapable of processing multiple focus-heavy streams at once. You're rapidly switching attention back and forth, forcing neurons to reboot. This context switching actively degrades your output, guarantees errors, increases stress, and makes tasks take longer. The scientific fix is ruthless. Eliminate digital distractions to protect single-task execution. Turn off your notifications and create a workspace where you can apply a laser focus to one objective at a time. Undivided attention is the only biological path to high performance. Finish one thing completely, then move to the next. That is how you produce superior results in less time. Strategic output is ultimately limited by the quality of the tool doing the work, your mind. To truly work smart, you have to actively upgrade your cognitive hardware. There is a dangerous assumption that education ends with a diploma. In reality, that's just the baseline. High performers take full responsibility for their own ongoing development. You refine your mind through small, consistent habits. The 1% habit, reading just 10 pages of a valuable book every day, is a low-effort commitment that yields massive intellectual dividends. This chart visualizes the compound effect. 10 pages a day adds up to over 3,600 pages of new mental frameworks every year. That's dozens of books and thousands of new ideas stored in your mental library. This library of frameworks allows you to spot patterns and shortcuts that remain invisible to the uneducated eye. It turns a day's worth of brute force struggle into a series of fast, high-leverage decisions. Even with a perfect plan and a sharp mind, one final habit can still derail your progress. It's a subtle leak that drains your time before you can use it. That leak is the inability to say the word no. Many of you feel a deep sense of guilt when you decline a social hangout or a small favor. You say yes to preserve the peace, even when it costs you your own momentum. But the math of your life is unforgiving. You are given exactly 86,400 seconds every day. You cannot save them or roll them over. Once they are gone forever. Agreeing to everyone else's requests is an automatic rejection of your own future. If you do not enforce boundaries around your time, others will gladly spend it for you. Stop confusing being busy with being productive. Step back, sharpen your axe, and enforce your boundaries. Go down to the comments right now and type, "I am sharpening my axe." Commit to this strategy, and I will see you in the next one.